Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So mate, guess what this is?
Is it a bit from that manifold that you were doing the other day?
That was on about a week ago. In fairness, the customer's not in any rush, not wise to tell us that.
Never say that, no.
No, but he's not. So I thought, to be honest with you, seeing as I've got nothing going on the mill at the moment, I will get the manifold finished, and then the tricky bit, although I thought that was the tricky bit, this is the tricky bit, mounting this one.
So this is like an intermediate plate between that manifold and the cylinder head basically on the vehicle.
It is, yes. The reason we're facing it was actually flat, but it's got some marks where they've sort of trimmed it like this here, look.
Oh yeah.
Big gougy marks in it. So I've faced that side because that is the side that sits on that manifold with all the holes matching up. So that's the way round it's meant to go. So what I've done, mate, these are obviously the clearance holes for the bolts that bolt it to the manifold. So what I've done is they were fortunately the same size as a drill for the M8 by 1.25 helicoil kit.
Oh right.
So what I've done is I've tapped the holes that I need to tap, put a helicoil in there, then I can put a stud like so, put it on the manifold, put a nut and a washer on the bottom, and that clamps it to there. So it means I can face it and nothing's proud of this face.
So is the idea with the helicoil that you can remove the helicoil and then it's back to sort of clearance hole
Exactly.
size?
We're going to have a thread in there, but it doesn't matter. It's just a clearance hole. So that's the only way I can do it without...
Right, yeah. Without drilling the holes bigger.
Well, without drilling the holes bigger and without basically clamping it without having anything proud of this face. So I've done that side, so now comes the hardest part of the whole job, and that is mounting it the other way because none of the holes line up.
It's not symmetrical.
Although I thought, but actually two of them line up. So this one and this one line up, and this one I'm going to have to sort of clamp from the outside just to pull that end down.
You need like two holes so that it's actually so it's actually holding it, sort of thing.
Exactly, yeah.
And holding it level.
So this way, look, you can see it all lines up. So I've just had one there, and then a centre one. Oh yeah, so I'm doing that one over there, which lines up in the middle. This one here then lines up, and they're the only ones that do. And then here, that one goes through there,
goes through
which is just sensor. It's probably a temperature sensor.
Yeah, so you can get a nut on the other side.
Yeah, and that's all I can do, mate. I'm just literally tapping this one, and then I can clamp it and finish the job.
Like you
but yeah,
said,
fortunately, if I had something that had to go on the mill, or a few jobs to go on the mill, this would be, I'd have to stick on it. But it just takes so much time to do something like this.
Yeah.
You can't really, with something like this, you can't really charge the full amount of time it takes to do the job. Another job that's been hanging around, mate, the V8 Range Rover engine. Although it is looking a bit more complete than it was the other day.
Yeah.
And that's because we've had the head bolts turn up.
Yeah.
So you put the heads on.
Got the heads on there, and I've just started mocking up all of the timing stuff.
Yeah.
But we're still waiting on the timing tool to arrive.
The timing tool, the one that said when I ordered it, it will arrive latest the 28th.
Something like that, yeah.
And then when you actually purchase it, it says it's more likely the 6th of May.
Brilliant.
So I've had to email the customer and say we are very sorry about the delay, but we're doing all we can. To be honest with you, I looked into cancelling that tool, but every other tool is still first or second week into May. So
I wonder if they're all I wonder if no one's got one in stock in the country or something.
Probably not. The one we've ordered, I think, is like an American make. So.
Right.
But anyway, there we go, mate. It's a big old triffid of chains, that isn't it?
You've got your oil pump, and this is like a fuel pump chain.
Oh, okay.
Or sort of shaft thing.
Yeah.
Described that well. Basically, it runs two like cam lobes that the fuel pumps sort of go into.
Oh, okay.
And then you've got oil pump, and then two big, long main timing chains.
They are long, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's amazing, one, that it runs so smooth, and two, it don't make more noises with all that chain.
Yeah.
Well, mate, we've been having some lovely weather lately.
We have.
So I thought I would use the Lambo as a daily for 3 days.
Nice.
Although it's looking rainy on the Thursday, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And
So
it's not the best today, to be fair.
No, it's looking a
grey,
bit ominous over there, and I've been a bit worried all day, to be fair. Might have to drive
It's all right,
home
mate.
in the
Rain
rain.
won't hurt it.
Wow.
Just needs a little rinse off underneath. It's fine.
I know. Got to use it. Trouble is, now we've got this down the new unit, it's not at home in my garage, so I can't just think, oh, well, I'll just take it out down to work.
Yeah.
I've sort of almost got a plan.
Yeah, you've got to commit to it a bit.
Got to commit and just leave the car I've gone down there, and just use this for a day or two. If I don't, I'm never going to use it, am I?
No, that's the thing.
But actually, it's quite nice knowing that I am going to be using it and just...
Well, at the end, like I said to you this morning,
a car, isn't it?
it's only a car at the end of the day.
Car,
Yes,
mate.
it's a very nice car, but it's a car.
Yeah.
It's for driving.
And it's actually quite practical, really.
Yeah, it's all right.
Although it's a bit squashed, it's like driving a Volkswagen Golf, really.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
A bit louder.
A little bit louder. Stands out a little bit more, but it's very nice and behaves well in traffic. A lot better than the earlier
Yeah.
Gallardos, apparently.
Well, it's nice to see it, mate, anyway.
Yeah,
Don't see it very
nice.
often.
Talking about our cars, mate, what's going on with the Subaru?
Well, not too much.
Let's have a little look. Looking more bare every day.
I know.
Isn't it?
It's the worst bit. I'm taking parts off all the time.
However, looking a bit tidier under there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Under the arch.
So I've got my nice alloy arms all painted up and
You have?
mocked up back on.
Now, you said these alley arms are a bit rare, aren't they?
Well, they are. I'm pretty sure they're fairly rare. It's a Spec B, this car, which is like a bit of a STI type thing for the legacies.
Right.
And a lot of them just had like the pressed steel.
Do the STI Imprezas have these arms then?
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know
not
whether they
sure.
do they?
So I'm guessing at some point they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are factory alloy arms. We've got the Bilstein suspension. which
Got a
I've
little clean up and a
repainted.
repaint in it, mate.
Yeah.
You've got your nice new C-hook. Is that what they call them? The
C or J, I can't remember.
J-hook discs
Yeah.
look very cool. So you
Give them a
painted
little
them
bit of
black.
paint there
Bit
on
of
the
black
edge.
on the outside and the edge, stop them from rusting, and they look smart, don't they?
New trap rod ends. I've got some new anti-roll bar links to go on.
And you did buy some new aftermarket wheel arch liners,
I
didn't
did,
you?
but they look horrible. And the trouble
And you
is,
said that they're fairly important at the front because the bumper.
Yeah, they support the bumper quite a lot.
Yeah.
And my bumper was hanging off, but you can see like here, it's all a bit broken. And
Shame, really, but I reckon they'll clean up all right.
They'll clean up. I'll see what I can do with them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a set of genuine ones, but I've had a quote to get some imported from Japan.
Yeah.
And it's like 200 quid, and it's like that's quite a lot for some
On
bits
some
of
plastic that you can't see.
Yeah.
Once
That's
the wheels are
trouble.
back on. It's all very well having it
But
up here, isn't it, and going mad, but
If I have to, I will do that. But yeah, it's engine-wise, nothing's happening. I mean, I'm gathering bits.
you are gathering bits.
Bits
I
are
noticed
turning
you just
up.
ordered some nice motorsport bearings again.
Yeah, and
And
yeah,
you've
so
ordered
got-
some new stones to do the
do the hone-in.
do the honing.
Um,
Decided what you're going to do on pistons and that yet?
yeah, I've got a different alloy forged piston.
Oh, okay.
Got the 4032 pistons.
Nice.
And yeah, got a 207 block.
Does that mean I'm going to have to buy
semi-closed
your other ones off you? So you gather
can have
some money. Okay. I expect I'll be able to put them in something, wouldn't I?
Yeah, they're
If
all
we
right.
if we get one of them engines apart and maybe liner a block or something,
yeah.
take
Did we
it back
say
to
about them
standard.
since they turned up?
I think so, didn't we?
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, yeah, the two from CTM.
Yeah.
One's meant to be a little bit special. Both are early though, aren't they? But
Yeah,
one's
they're both
very
quite
early.
early.
Do you think that's a legacy, the one on the left?
The one on the left, yeah, might be like a Legacy RS because it's got these old school, sort of nicely designed cam covers rather than
Yeah.
the sort of flat, plain ones like them. But
Yeah, it looks like a bit more of a sort of more to it, doesn't it? On that?
Yeah.
It's quite nice, really.
But yeah, so it'd be interesting to see what's going on in those.
Yeah. So in the meantime, while you're gathering some bits for the engine, you're just going through suspension, brakes.
Yeah, I've
What
got
about the rear? What are you going to do here?
Well, the rear, I was looking at what sort of bushes to replace and all that, but I sort of decided to leave it alone.
Oh, okay.
Brake discs are all right still, look a bit rusty and that.
Just
I
give
might
it a
take them
clean
off
up.
and clean them. But once I've got the front back together, I'm going to wheel the whole lot out and give all the sort of wheel arches and everything
Yeah.
a thorough pressure wash.
To be honest, on my Subaru, I don't think I did anything with the rears on mine.
No.
Did I just
I've
clean
still
them up and paint them?
Still got the Bilstein shocks and that look all right. I mean, there's
And
a
your
few,
back plates are in
I do have decent back plates,
deep
actually.
back plates, decent back plates,
Yeah,
better than
yours
mine.
were
Mine ain't
just
mine ain't
they were
there anymore.
flakes.
It's awful.
But yeah, and then yeah, got to paint the wheels, going with them wheels, but going gold.
Yeah,
So
they're the ones you had on, weren't they?
yeah, I had them on.
Nice.
But I'm going the sort of same gold as what's on these Impreza wheels.
Yeah, got to go gold, mate.
Yeah, I might change
Gold,
the diff
gold or
oil
bronze.
because that's a bit questionable.
And they're small diff on the Subarus.
They are a small diff,
Actual
but
small casing,
There are 3 of them, I suppose. So
I suppose. Yeah. Are they any good?
this is apparently a limited slip one,
Right.
and apparently the centre diff is limited slip and the front is open
Really?
on this. Yeah.
Is mine?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's quite hard to find out. Like, I don't really know. I
Whether
think
they are on
the best way to
WRXs, are they?
find out is to get it up in the air, and you've got like a sticker,
Oh,
which
okay.
is just I'm just showing black on the camera, but there's a sticker with a number,
Oh, I see.
and you can look it up, and it will tell you what diff you got.
Oh, okay.
I think they've all got little stickers like that.
Oh, right. So, guys, this is a lovely K-Series engine, but this is not. So this is an 1800 K-Series engine, a non-VVC, as opposed to the other one in there, which was a VVC out of an MG ZR, I believe. But we have put a blanking kit on there to make it a non-VVC. The advantage is with a VVC made into a non-VVC is it's got the bigger exhaust valves, the head's ported, just creates a bit more flow, a bit more power. Whereas this is a cylinder head off a non-VVC, and you can see it's got the standard exhaust valves, not quite so big. Really, apart from the VVC running bits in the cam cover down here, it's pretty much the same head. But this engine, guys, is in for a strip down, a report, and it's actually out of a Lotus. So we know that the Lotus Elises have these little K-Series in. Some of them, not sure about all the Elises, but I know that the 1800 K-Series is what they put in some of them. And this is a suspected head gasket, which is not a surprise for a K-Series Rover engine. So the design here of this K-Series, guys, let's go on about the good things about this motor to start with. The good thing is it's a very lightweight engine. It creates great power. If any of you guys had the pleasure of driving a Rover back in the 90s, you will know how well they went compared to everything else, really. And to be honest, looking back now, the Rover with the K-Series in, like I think my granddad had a 414, something like that, and it went really, really well. And the actual car, I hate to say it, but it was quite advanced compared to quite a lot of stuff of the 90s. It was a lovely car, and that was like a 93 K-Reg. Cracking car, and the 1800 in a little Lotus Elise goes absolutely fantastic. So good points about this engine, lovely and light. They go up to decent capacity, nice and revvy. Absolutely great engine. The power to weight is phenomenal with them. Now, the downside is they did suffer with head gaskets. I do remember there was one point when we were doing a lot of garage repair work that we were doing at least one of these every day. We were dealing with a company called Ferraris in Bristol that supplied our gaskets, and they were doing the Reese modified gasket sets. And then we were buying them in sort of 12, 15 a week and going through them all the time. So they were very popular and they were very common for doing the head gaskets. Now, in the Lotuses, this is a 30,000 mile engine from new, and it's only ever had one owner. So we know this thing has never been apart, it's never had a gasket. Now, I'm not sure, can't remember, because it's been a long time since we've dealt with these really properly. But you see here, these are the dowels for the cylinder head, and they are steel dowels. Well, most of them, I've got a feeling in the Lotuses, or on the later ones, they did put the steel dowels in there, but a lot of the earlier Rovers had plastic dowels, believe it or not. Now, the nature of these engines, the head bolts go all the way through the top, down into the base of the block there. I'm not sure whether they actually go into the mains, but here's the head bolts. Look how long they are, look. And the problem you're having is if they got a bit warm, the head, especially with the plastic dowels, it would allow, because you haven't got like a narrow clamping with the bolts, it's a long sort of bolt that goes all the way through. Great design in some respects, it sort of sandwiches the whole engine together, but it allowed the head to move like this. And because you've got sort of very thin liners here, it's a wet liner engine obviously, this is the head gasket, steel. And what was happening when the head was moving, especially with the plastic dowels, it would almost work into the head. And these heads got very soft very quickly. And you would find sometimes you'd have like in the firing, you would have a big groove in here, almost like it was meant to have a wire insert where the head or the gasket would just work right into the head because the head's sort of doing this. Seemed to cure it quite a lot once you did put the modified gasket set in, the Reese ones. Two reasons. One, it had the steel dowels, didn't allow it to move so much. And two, it would come with a saver shim that went on the head face. So you'd have a saver shim, like a steel shim that went on the head face, then the gasket, then the block. And that would not allow the gasket to sort of wear into the steel shim. So that, you normally find once you did the head gasket, put the modified steel shim on there, you never had a problem. So that's it, guys. Really, that is the only problem with them. But we're going to be stripping this down because apparently the car is being restored. So we're going to be stripping it down, checking everything. What can happen if they've got overheated is the liners can actually sink in the block. So the outside of this liner becomes lower than the outside of the block. Therefore, you've got to remove all the liners, strip it completely down, face the block again so the liners are proud, and then individually do it so you get the right protrusion. So that's it on the Rover, guys. Until we get the bottom end stripped, we're not going to know what's going on in there, but I shouldn't think there's anything wrong with the crank. And that's it really for another video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully we can get down to the new unit soon and do some video down there. Have a great evening. Cheers, guys.